Oh my God, I'm speaking, but you know, it's on mute.
Come on.
Yeah, right. That happens.
Fail.
But I got it on time, I got it on time. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the exam, but very briefly. Very briefly means super short. And I'm just gonna tell you what's coming next and what you have to study because we are almost at the end of the subject. I have to tell you that we won't be able to finish the book, all the chapter of the book based on the short time that we have in Christmas and that we have to finish classes like in the half of December, and that affects the development of the subject. But anyways, you will have to do your job on Christmas or after Christmas, study the chapters that we won't be able to cover on, on the on the time that we have left. So now I want to ask a question to any one of you if you want to answer. Okay, and this is about the exam. We're gonna divide the class. First, we talk about the exam, and then we talk about the class, the normal class. You know that when we talked about English, this is history of English. And if we want to talk about the history of a language, we have to talk about the history of those people who spoke the language, the culture. And we have to study about the land, about the people who invaded, about the people who invaded again, and such and such. So the question is, what was the name of the land that Germanic tribes invaded? What was the name of that land? If you have the answer, raise your hand and let me know. What was the name of the land, the country? It was not called country back then, but today we can call it country, that the Germanic tribes invaded. Yandra, what was the name?
Romans.
Are you sure? We're not talking about the people. We're talking about the name of the land, like Dominican Republic, Haiti, Cuba. What was the name of the land that the Germanic invaded? Germanic people. Angeles.
I'm not sure. Britain.
Britain. Jesus, guys, listen, all of you are supposed to know this. Britain. Britain was the name of the land that the Germanic people invaded. It's Britain. What was the name of the people who lived in Britain? That's another question. What was the name, Junior Peniche?
No.
Yes, Junior, go on.
I said Britons.
Britons. So Britons was the name of the people who lived in Britain. I put a hook over there and I left Britannians, Saxons, British, and I got many of you.
Yes.
I got many of you. It was funny because, it's kind of strange. But anyways, now there was another question that was about the last topic that we talked about. We were talking about Proto-Indo-European language that was the mother language of all the Indo-European languages. And we said that as there was an original language, many small languages emerged, but they kept certain characteristics, and you can listen to a relationship between the words in Spanish, between some words in English, some words in other languages, you know, like Italian and all that. So when one word comes from the same source, when you have a word in English, when you have a word in Spanish, when you have a word in Italian, in Portuguese, and this word is almost the same in every language, what is the name for that word? What's the name for that word? Aloysius.
Cognate words.
Coordinate, coordinate. And you know, I put synonym. So
Rooting.
I got many people in synonyms and rhotic. That was funny, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Now, I gave you a question. Now, I want, let me see. You know that the Germanic tribes, they had different tribes, okay? There were more than three. There were more than three tribes. Do you remember any of the names of the Germanic tribes? Do you remember any name? Any of the names of the Germanic tribes? Let's see.
Yes, I do.
Okay, Catherine, can you tell us one or two?
Jutes.
Jutes. Very good.
That was one of them.
Yes. I thought you wanted to say something else, Catherine, but that's okay. So we have Jutes.
No, Angeles is going to say the others.
Oh, okay. So nobody else remembers the names of the Germanic tribes, only the Jutes. Don't you remember the others? Okay, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you remember. I'm gonna help. Yes, Adiel?
Angles.
The angles, yes. And if
You hear me?
if we have angles,
Okay.
we have what? Let's see if someone knows.
Anglo-Saxons.
Saxons, that's what the name comes from the
Yes.
Angles and from the Saxons. That's right, we had a name which was Anglo-Saxons, right? Because it was the fusion of two of the tribes, of the names, of course, that was the Angles and the Saxons. So we have Jutes, we have Angles, we have Saxons. Can you say one more? Do you guys remember one more? Let's see. One more. One more. That one is difficult, you know? It is like freeze. Freeze.
Frisians.
Frisians. The Frisian. You see?
Okay.
So
If you put it
angle.
like that.
Yeah. Anglo, Saxon, Frisian, and Jutes. You see? So these were the principal tribes from the Germanic people. Now, one question for you. Who were the people who governed, the people who ruled Britain before the Germanic tribes? Who were those people, Angeles?
Romans.
The Romans. Okay, the Romans. That's true. That's true. Now, let me tell you, besides Britain, okay, because Britain was divided into how many parts was Britain divided? Okay, we're not talking about the kingdoms, right? We're not there yet. Before the kingdoms, in how many was Britain divided? How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and how many?
Osiris responde.
Yes, maybe you don't remember, but let me have you remember. When Romans left Britain, who were the people who started bothering the Britons? Who were the people? Oh, you guys don't remember? Angeles, do you have your hands up?
Yeah, by mistake.
Oh, okay. Oh, guys, you don't remember that the Picts, no, the Anglo-Saxons, Marlon, the Picts and the Scots, were tribes
Yes, Scots. Oh my God.
that lived together with the Britons. So Britain was divided into three: the Britons part, the Picts part, and the Scots part, right? So when the Romans decided to leave Britain, the Scots and the Picts started bothering these people down there that were the Britons. So what did the Britons do when they saw that the Picts and the Scots were bothering them? And when I say bothering, I'm saying killing people, you know? What was it what they did, Catherine?
They asked for help to the tribes, and
Mhm.
once the tribes helped them, they stayed there. They called like their friends, like this is a good land, you need to come here. And the other part went there.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So one question, was it truth or was it true that the Germanic tribes invaded Britain? Was it true that Germanic tribes were invaders? What do you think? Yes, Catherine?
In my point of view, I think yes, because the first reason to be there, they were there, but they were not like, okay, we came here to take everything. No, they first asked for help. And once they saw like they had everything, they decided to stay there. So that means it was an invasion. That's what I think.
Right, right. But didn't the Britons tell them to come? Didn't they tell them to come to
Yes,
the
they
land?
did.
So they didn't invade them.
Oh,
What they did was that they stayed there. They took control of the land.
friendly control or what?
That's right, right? So they defended them.
But they were to
Yes. Well,
Oh
you know,
my, that is, oh my
uh-huh,
God, but teacher, that is like, it's the same history like Toussaint Louverture here and the Salines. It was the
uh-huh.
same almost, it was almost
Oh,
the same.
was Toussaint from the Germanic tribes? I'm just kidding. I'm just
Oh my God.
kidding, Catherine. I'm just kidding.
I'm just making a comparison because it was almost similar. Because to Yeah, because to Louverture he was here and he asked for help
Yes.
to the Salines, and he came here
Uh-huh.
and he killed everybody. It was almost the same.
Yes. Almost the same, right? So
Yeah.
maybe he was descended.
Continue, Angela is laughing because I'm saying the truth. I
That's
am
true.
paying
That's
attention
true.
to the teacher.
That's true. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe this guy was a descendant, a far descendant from the Germanic tribes, because that was like uh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
thousands of years after, right? Yeah,
Agree.
right. And these people were black, right? Toussaint Louverture and Dessalines,
Yes.
they were black.
I mean, Toussaint Louverture, he was Haitian, and Dessalines, he came from Africa.
So they were black, right? So, well,
Yes.
I believe that the Germanic tribes were white people. So then, you know.
No, but I'm
I
not
think
saying that it
so.
was the same history.
I
I'm just
know,
saying that it's
Catherine,
similar.
Catherine, we know. I'm just playing with you because I'm thinking
No,
about
because
Yeah, he's
Angeles,
kidding.
Angeles is trying to bully me, but my knowledge
no,
is far away
no.
from
Oh my
bully,
God.
baby.
I love him because of the teacher. He can
Quémalo,
take
quémalo.
what the teacher is saying. Come on.
Because
Angeles doesn't know who the hell is Toussaint Louverture.
I was
I
trying
know. He
I
was
was trying to make a connection with
Jesuit.
Toussaint and the Germanic tribes, you know, but it's impossible because
Yes.
Toussaint was black and these people were white. And, you know, if Toussaint came from
Okay.
Africa or who the Salinas came from Africa, I don't know. I don't know a lot of Dominican history. But, you know, these people were from very different places, far away. But yeah, it is the same story or history, I say, not story, because that was true. It is the same case as Catherine says. That's the same thing that happened. That is true. I know a bit about that history. I don't know a lot, but only a bit. So that's true. That's right. Very good. Okay. Well, then I ask a question, and many of you put a wrong answer. But if you remember the last chapter that we saw from the book, do you remember the name of the last chapter? What was the first English that appeared? What's
The Old English.
the Old English, right? And many of you put Anglo-Saxon and all that. Okay, I know that when you were reading, maybe you saw that Anglo-Saxon was a name that referred to the English, I mean, to the language that these people spoke and also to the people, right? But the name of the first English officially, according to the book, is Old English. That's how it divides it. That's what it is. All right, that was very good. And I don't know if you have any question or any comment from the exam or you know, I got you in another one. You know why? I knew that I was gonna get people in that question. And the question was if Germanic people were from Germany. Many people say yes on that one.
No, it didn't
Yes,
exist.
because think about it. Look, Germany didn't even exist.
Exactly. It's like England. It's like
Right,
saying that Britain is from people from England. I mean,
right. You see,
Oh my gosh.
Germany, guys, Germany is new. All these countries are new. The names, I mean, you know, the names are new. So I got you on that one. Anyways, well, okay. So then I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop the exam and I'm going to show you the book. Hold on. Here we are. Let me put this a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna leave the thing that you see on the left. I'm gonna leave it there because I want you to see it too. Okay, so here we are. I guess you can see it there. Okay. Now in chapter 5, we talk about the Old English period, right? And that's where we learn these people asked for help, that these people came, the brother and sister, they decided to stay there and they didn't leave Britain. And then after they told their motherland that Britain was a good land, you know, what happened then? What happened then after they told their friends, as Catherine said, after they told their friends that Britain was a good land to stay, what happened after that? What was it what they created? These people, what did they create?
Yeah. they create 7 kingdoms.
They created 7 kingdoms. That's true. They created 7 kingdoms. Now, one question. Then, who were the Vikings? The Vikings. Who were the Vikings? Vikingos, right? The Vikings. Who were they? That's a very interesting question, right? Who were the Vikings? Angeles, you raised your hand.
Yeah, the Vikings were people who came from an area called Scandinavia.
Uh-huh, right. And okay, let me see, anybody else raising hand? Nobody else, right? Okay, so Angela says that the Vikings came from Scandinavia, right? So did you check in the map where Scandinavia is? You have to go to the map and check. You guys didn't check that, huh? All right, all right, all right. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. I don't know if you see the map over there, right? Let me see if you see the map over there.
Yeah, we said.
Okay, if you remember here, what do we have here? What is the name for this? Here.
Got it.
United Kingdom.
Yes, that's today, but remember that we are back on time.
Britain.
Britain, right? And what do you see here? What do you see in this part?
Germany.
Germany, yeah. Germanic. Yeah, Germanic.
The Germanic tribes land, right?
Yeah.
And this is what? The North Sea.
North Sea.
North Sea.
Right? So he says that these people came from the North Sea borders, the borders, right? Although we mentioned that these were the borders, we have Denmark in here, you see? These are also borders of the North Sea still, you see here? And here, Scandinavia, that's what Angela says, you see, is here.
Yeah.
Right here. So basically, the Vikings, but I have to tell you that the Vikings who came from here, they actually were from this part too. What happened is that these people from this part, they spread out and they were conquering the different places over there because, you know, they travel a lot. So when these people from here came here and settled here, they created the 7 kingdoms, right? These people from here, the Vikings, they came and started trying to get the land from them. In the past, the Germanic tribes were very furious. They like to fight and all that. But when they settled in Britain and they created the 7 kingdoms, these people were kind of quiet, just to say it like that. And then these people came trying to get that land. Angel, let's go on.
I just wanted to say that the Vikings, they like to kill for fun. I mean, they will kill everything. Everybody in their way, they kill them.
They didn't keep any prisoners, nothing. No, not even women. They killed everybody.
Children, everyone.
Yes. And you know why they're killed? You know why Vikings kill that way?
I think so. Because they want to conquer and get their wealth.
Right. Maybe you guys don't know Valhalla.
Yes, I know Valhalla.
Oh, you know Valhalla.
That basically is like the heaven because if they die in battle, that means that they will go to Valhalla.
To Valhalla, right? That's true. And they loved fighting. These people were very timorous, and everybody was afraid from the Vikings because Vikings were not afraid. Dying for them was
happiness.
joyful. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why these people were so, you know, furious, ferocious, and all that. All right, let me just go back to the book then. That was a very good, you know, I wanted to see if you guys knew who Vikings were, but very good. And if you didn't know, now you know. So I'm gonna send you a questionnaire from the, oh God, what's going on? I'm gonna send you a questionnaire from this chapter. What's going on here? Okay, let me see. Oh, yes. And this is the Middle English period. And this now, if you remember, before we were talking about the 400, the 500, the 700, right? So now we're gonna transport ourselves and we're gonna jump on time from the 700 to the 1100, okay? You could call it the 1100. So we're gonna jump over there to the 11th century, from the 11th century to the 15th century, and we're gonna stop over there and see what happened over there. So we're gonna see the main features, the main events that happened there during from the 1100 until the 1500. We'll see the changes in the language, the inflections, the accents, the vowels, the consonants, all that. And that's what we're gonna see. Angeles, you have your hands up.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So that's it, that's it. I'm not gonna tell you anymore because I'm gonna give you the questionnaire maybe tomorrow or on Sunday, because tomorrow is a very busy day, you know? I hate it, I hate Saturdays. And I'm telling you now, just in case if I forget tomorrow. So you guys didn't get that.
I got it.
Well, Felix can get in. Felix, you can get in, Felix. The meeting is not private. If you have, you just log in and share with us. So tell that to Felix. Can I log in? But anyways, you can tell Felix not to come in because we are about to finish. So he's just gonna lose time trying to log in. Catherine, go on.
Teacher, one question out of the topic.
When we're gonna finish?
Do we have a final exam? And when are we going to finish?
Oh, that's a good question because I started talking about that, but someone interrupted me, or maybe I said it, but I don't remember.
Fue Ángel.
No, you didn't say
eso.
I was gonna say that, but I don't know what happened. Someone interrupted me. so yes, okay, we plan to finish, we're planning to finish on the 11th, and December 11th will be the last exam. That means we only have 2 more weeks, and we have two more lessons. We have this lesson 6, and we're gonna have a lesson 7, and then we're gonna have the final exam on December 11th. I don't know. If it is too early for you, we can do it on the 18th. I have no problem.
December 11th, final exam.
How many points is the exam?
Which one?
The final.
What are you supposed to know so far?
50. I don't remember. The problem is that I'm not in my house and I don't have my copybook, that I have everything. I have everything in my copybook, but I'm not in my house.
Okay, don't worry. The final, give me a second here, hold on. The final exam is going to be 25 points. So it's only 25. And we are missing 2 homeworks. And the 2 homeworks that we are missing worth 5 points. Because so far So far, we have had 5 homeworks of 5 points, which is 25, right? So 5 times 5 is 25. And we have had 2 exams of 20, which is 40. So 40 plus 25 is 65. So we are missing 35 points. 25 from the final exam and 10 from the last 2 homeworks that we have.
Okay. And if I'm missing 5 points to pass?
Worry, you have to repeat the subject next cycle.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You are flunk.
No, teacher.
For example, let me tell you
pues
one thing. Let me tell you one thing. In chapter number 4, there were so many people that didn't do the homework. We have Perla, we have Janeris, we have Mercedes, we have Evelyn, we have Yandra, we have Obangna, we have Catherine. You're missing 5. That's why you're asking. We have
no.
We have Jarisa. We have
no.
that never
Teacher.
here. Yes.
The homework. That I'm missing 1 homework.
Well, he says here that you're missing like 3 of them.
What?
What is that? You're kidding.
No, I'm just kidding, Catherine. You're not
but
missing any
I do
homework.
the homework the same day.
Are you Catherine Lisette Gomez Royer from La Sol?
Yes.
Well, so
you're
not missing any homework. You are good.
Oh, teacher,
Yes.
I'm about to have a heart attack. What? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Is Angeles missing something?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to prepare this week I'm gonna get the little chart that I have in here. So I will send you the picture of the people that have missed. I mean, I'll send the ones that you have done and the ones that you have missed.
Oh
okay.
my God.
Yeah, so you can see it. And if I made a mistake, so you can check and let me know that I made a mistake and I can fix it for you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. I know you guys like me and you like to talk to me, but if you have any other questions. Yes.
Yeah. Sadiel does.
Yes. Oh, Sadiel likes me, huh? I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like you guys too. I like you.
You're Omo, bro?
Que le dé para adelante.
Right. Dale para adelante que alguien quiere moverse. That's what he says.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, I'll see you tomorrow. And make sure that you do homework on time because there are no chances and we are at the end. And whoever stays behind will stay behind.
Okay. Sayonara.
All right.
You said con time?
It's a go time? Yes, go, bye-bye.
Sayonara.
See you when I see you.
Yes. I see you. You know when?
Next. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, of course. Last time I got confused because of that.
Right.
Right.
All right.